Part 6. What good role do they play in our affairs that is relevant to this notion concerning 666 in more specific context? The first atomic bomb, nicknamed Little Boy, was dropped on the city of Hiroshima on August 6th of 1945, killing an immediate 130,000 people. People who were mostly innocent civilians. The intention of the use of the bombs was claimed to be an immediate means to end the war to minimize the loss of life. The military policy of caring about the loss of life as a strategic importance came as an aftermath of the Vietnamese War. Therefore, this statement is merely propaganda from the US government. Agents of the Galactic Government have recorded this information as they have recorded everything humans do. Japan had surrendered in March after the devastation of Tokyo, but America refused to honor it as it was not in their interest. The war is what brought America out of its Great Depression. It was not going to end until America got something favorable out of it that could offset the potential economic decline when the war had ended. This is similar to Germany in World War I, when it was going to lose the war in trying to get something positive before the end of the war. A similar problem with World War I, in which once this system starts for this war effort, it is not so simple for it to just stop.
America had made about a dozen nuclear bombs similar to Little Boy and Fat Man. America's real aim was to wipe out enough of the Japanese and send the people into shock from the devastation that they would have no other choice but allow their country to be annexed into the United States. The reason for this mindset stems from America's loss of control in the Philippines and America's commitment to secure access to China. Japan had a more favored climate as compared to the deeply tropical islands in the Austronesian archipelago, which in turn could guarantee a better reinforced trade post with the East Asian giant. 3 days after the horror that sparked fear and dread in the galaxy, a second bomb was dropped. Lack of mutual agreement in policy between leagues with invested interest with the Earth under the CAL led to the occurrence of the first atomic bombing. Lack of coordination from the galaxy due to the CAL led to the occurrence of the second atomic bombing, killing an immediate 80,000 men, women, children, and elderly.
It was at this point, with the failures of the galaxy to act, the United States government did. When they did, the United States was thwarted from nuking their third target, which would have been Osaka, and a possible fourth at Katsukachi or Tokyo if humans are led to believe America would honor Japan's white flag by the 15th of August. The real truth of the matter is on the same day that the second bomb was dropped, Zhor'i forces had acted, forcing the US government to capitulate. The United States lost World War II, or rather, as it should be called, the War of Humanity's Folly. America was tasked to repair all significant areas it had destroyed, which it did. Being forced to pay another country for the damages you have committed isn't a victory, now is it? The universal government did not seek to press much more than that requisite, as they allowed humans to do as they will for the remainder. There were 3 other conditions pressed on humans by the Zhor'i. 1. Dismantle your nuclear weapons if you wish to freely explore space around your habitat, or seek for our approval, and it shall be granted when it is agreed upon. 2. Form a union of your people. And 3. Promote peace and tolerance in preparation for ascension of your people and transfer to another planet that shall eternally be your own.
The last one also includes efforts in making contact by individual humans. They, China, America, the UK, Russia, or whoever, cannot physically stop you from trying to contact extraterrestrials. It is possible they could socially or psychologically persuade you, but you can always report such acts after the fact or during the engagement to the Galactic Government, which will severely punish those individuals and reverse whatever had transpired. Getting your job back is one of those possibilities. How does this relationship evolve, and where do humans stand today? I will end this here and pick up with part 7 and explain how the United States received its first direct interaction with extraterrestrials.